Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Luis Castillo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters. That's outside, and we are underway. Popped in the air, left field. Arozarena makes the grab, one away. Jonathan India at the plate. That misses the zone. Ball one. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one misses. 3-0.
I got 3-0.
And there's the automatic. One out, base is empty. India tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Gets it to first. Out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park. And towing the slab here, Michael Wacha.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So it just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Bottom of the first. Ryan Reynolds here. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And he pumps it a strike. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. His second homer this series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And there's the strike. And it skips into dirt.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering down in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's inside. Full count now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one in the air, right field. Waters under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting third.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Devers.
And delivers outside. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Batting fourth.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson. One run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That one outside, and that is ball one. Just missed.
Outside.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup. Back in Seattle, top of the second, at the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. Castillo back to work. Pasquantino starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. See you later. His second home run of the series, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. That's a little bit low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that's a little high. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 13, Salvador.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Fouled off left side. And ball one.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. Hitless in the series so far. First offering. Runner goes. Swinging a foul straight back. tied up here in the early going. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And that's too high. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. There's your strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Devers to second, over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Nick Pratto in the box now, takes strike 1. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now for Seattle, Manny Machado. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. That's too low. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. That's in there. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Now a check swing, but he held up. And a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And that is out of play. Two outs. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jarren Duran in the box now. Takes strike 1. The 0-1. That one missed. Raleigh, the lead runner, out at second. Lau at first. 2 out of the inning. And it is 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. On to the 3rd inning. Drew Waters stands in.
Number 8, Drew Waters.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. And that one is gone. All muscle to center field. And the Royals take the lead. It's 2-1. So digging in, Jonathan India struck out swinging his first time. Upstairs, and it's 1-0. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off down the right side. And there's a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Arozarena pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Well struck left field. Back there. Going, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. 1 out, base is empty. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swings through that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Now he breaks his bat. Burleson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfield. Brian Reynolds. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Fly to right, his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. See you later. A 2-run homer. His 19th home run of the year. It's 4-3. Here's Rafael Devers. He popped out his first time. Upstairs.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Prado. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. Alec Burleson went down on strikes his first time through. And the slider catches the zone. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday.
The batter, number 13.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Shortstop,
He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Machado.
Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. Just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Rosarena stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fouled off. He was late. Way upstairs, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Machado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. And fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch misses way outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey.
And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Ripped to short. Machado throws to first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting.
And here is Kyle Isbell. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Up and in. And that is ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Prado at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Check swing, called strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Arozarena. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now Brandon Lau. A little bit low. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Gets to it with a slide. To first. Got him. Nice play. Now batting Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1.
Duran.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missing inside. That's down and in. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
The right fielder.
Back to the top
10.
of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Ryan Reynolds. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike. And that one fouled off. Two outs. That's inside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one. 2-2. Popped up. Massey. And that is that. Back in Seattle, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Drew Waters. Castillo back to work. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan India. He is struck out and he is walked. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Line to left. And that's just foul. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Witt in the box again, takes a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Outside corner, there's a strike. Got him swinging. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Duran settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
Back
Royals.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking
Number
over on the
61.
mound, Angel Serpa.
Angel
Still a lot of game
Serpa.
left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now it's the Mariners DH,
Julio
Julio
The
Rodriguez.
designated hitter.
Possibly
Julio
thinking about home run number 100 here.
Rodriguez.
He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that one fouled off. Rodriguez needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And here is Devers. 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Touches down, that's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a pretty good
Now
jolt
batting,
into that
the
one.
first
Great
baseman,
swing, nice
Alex
balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Now the 0-1. And that one is inside ball one. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Machado lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-0.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So bases loaded with one away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Golden opportunity right here. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Burleson at third. Machado on second. Arozarena at first. 1 gone. That one found hard the other way. That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Roll to short, could be 2. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Lau at the plate. 1 for 2.
Second baseman.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one out to right. Waters under it. And the inning is over. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The
Now
new pitcher, JoJo Romero.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Romero.
Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. Out to short, Machado. Zips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. To first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things.
Ouch, that one got him.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Isbell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 6-5. Here's Nick Pratto. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
Swung on, popped up left side. Devers under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Carlos Hernandez. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Kansas City, number 43, Carlos Hernandez.
Well, one-run game. Jaron Duran now at the plate.
Jaron Duran.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. His 11th of the year in 6-6. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brian Reynolds up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Rips one to right.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Devers now 1 for 3.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And ball 1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Oh, and it hits the base. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now at the plate, Alec Burleson. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 down. Now Machado.
The batter, number 13.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's way high. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
In the air, right side. And that is the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tied at 6.
Leading off for the Warriors,
Drew Waters
the right fielder,
steps
8,
in for the Royals.
Drew Waters.
There's a strike.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here is Jonathan India.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
0-1.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 7th.
Now pitching for the
We're
Royals.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
56.
Hunter Harvey. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Digging in, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That just misses, and the count is 1-1. That to right. Waters on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And it's even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering way off the plate. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now batting.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses.
1-0.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 13th home run of the season. It's 7-6. Jarren Duran will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Looking to get the tying run on base. To third, and it goes just foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 2-2. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying off the base of the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now, MJ Melendez. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one almost hit him.
Inside. Three balls, no
Not
strike.
really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. So Salvi is set down on strikes. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fires to the plate. safe. In comes the run from second. All square at 7.
Picks himself up at RBI.
Trent Thornton takes over on the mound.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Michael Garcia. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Isbell, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Here comes Melendez. He will score, and they take the lead. Reynolds hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now Nick Pratto. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And another ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
3 balls.
In the dirt. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
India in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Outside low. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Lorenzen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brian Reynolds. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Waters settles underneath it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter,
so now the DH spot, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike. Fly ball to right. Waters. He's got it. That's out number 2. Now it's Devers at the plate.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Little chopper rolls foul.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Way inside. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar.
He's certainly been
Now
one of their
pitching
better
for the
relief
Mariners.
pitchers this season. The numbers are
Number
really
51.
solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Bednar.
And to the plate for
Leading off
Kansas
for the
City,
Warriors,
Bobby
the
Witt
shortstop,
Jr.
Bobby
Sing, you
Witt
talk about a guy
Jr.
that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Reynolds makes the grab on the run. And next is the designated hitter, Dyrone Blanco.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Up next to the Warriors,
Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez.
Melendez.
Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now pitching for
We're
Kansas
back,
City.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number 60.
Lucas Erceg, on for the
Lucas
30th time this year.
Erceg.
Well, one-run
Leading up
game,
for the
and now the
Mariners,
first baseman,
the first
Alec
baseman,
Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
And that's way high. 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Manny Machado up to the plate. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
that one inside. Look out.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the air, foul off first. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. He's
Now
2
batting,
outs away.
left fielder,
Arozarena
Randy.
digs in now.
Arozarena.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Melendez squeezes it, and there's 2 away. So last chance
Now
for the
batting,
Mariners.
the catcher,
Cal Raleigh
Cal
now at the plate.
Raleigh.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.